Galileo Galilei, the man who challenged the universe. Galileo Galilei was born in Pisa, Italy, in 1564. From a young age, he showed a strong interest in learning and how the world worked. His father wanted him to become a doctor, so Galileo began studying medicine at the University of Pisa. But soon, he discovered that his true passion was in mathematics and the laws of nature. He left medical studies behind and started asking big questions. Why do things fall? How do objects move? What's really up there in the sky? In 1609, Galileo heard about a new invention from the Netherlands, a telescope. He built and improved as many as 100 telescopes in just a few months, and eventually completed the Galilean telescope, boasting 20 times optical magnification. Galileo became the first person in history to use a telescope seriously for astronomical observation. What he saw through the telescope revealed a series of astonishing truths about the universe. He discovered mountains and craters on the moon, 4 moons orbiting Jupiter, countless stars invisible to the naked eye, phases of Venus, like the moon's phases. These discoveries supported the idea that Earth was not the center of the universe, a direct challenge to what most people and the Church believed at the time. Galileo supported a theory called Heliocentrism, the idea that the Earth moves around the Sun. This idea was first suggested by Nicolaus Copernicus, but Galileo provided strong evidence for it. However, in the early 1600s, the Catholic Church believed the Earth was the center of everything. Saying otherwise could be dangerous. In 1616, the Church warned Galileo not to support heliocentrism. Still, he wrote a book in 1632 that clearly showed he believed the sun was at the center. In 1633, he was brought before the Inquisition and forced to say he was wrong. Galileo is said to have spoken the following words in order to pass on the knowledge he inherited from Copernicus to future generations.
And yet it moves.
Galileo, who stayed true to his beliefs, was found guilty and placed under house arrest. Even though he spent his last years under house arrest, Galileo never gave up on science. He continued to reflect and write, expanding the boundaries of human knowledge until the very end, and passed away in 1642 at the age of 77. He is now remembered as the father of modern science because he insisted on using observation, experiments, and math to understand the universe. Even today, astronomers around the world carry on his courageous spirit, continuing precise observations and uncovering the mysteries of the universe. His spirit of doubt, question, and observe will continue to live on across generations as a fundamental principle of science.